You know what the fuck time it is. It's now time for our favorite segment of the week, bitch. That's right. It's time for this week's wins. That's right. This week's wins. That's right. This week's wins. Cash it, motherfucker. Cash it. Go check the channel. Green checks all over the motherfucking place. Go check your account. There's money in it. You're one with us, baby. You're one with us. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's check out what we got on tap. We started off the night with two props. We had a Ryan Dos Santos submission, or we had an Alice Ardelian decision. Thank you, Alice. Thank you, Alice. A little 5-piece on both. We profited on that plus 240, baby. We profited on that plus 240. More than doubled the money. Gotta love it. Thank you, Alice. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate you both. Small units, because as you know, it's a fight night. What are we doing breaking the bank? Just throw a little money at it. It's a fight night. It's a random Saturday. Nothing's going on. What are you doing throwing 50s and 25s and 100s on fucking singles? Stop it, you sick fuck. You got a problem. Anyways, moving down the card, we started taking some L's here and there. It is what it is with any fight night card. You fall into your lulls. We had Balaji Aki by TKO. Didn't work out for us. It is what it is. We should have known with the dog shit odds. We should have took the decision at plus 200. Happens. It happens. And then we went with the Hollabaugh sub. He was already a dog. We were reaching for the stars with that one. It is what it is. We didn't make money there. And then we tried to stay away from the flyweights because, it could go either way. I was going to lose money because I had Fijo decision. I had Nascimento sub. Neither of those things happened. So glad we stayed away on that one. And then we had Zach Reese. And I'm sorry to Luke, but he had fight to not go the distance. And I was like, bro, you got Zach Reese and Dusko to dust off, to dust, getting dusted in there. Okay? Fake Dustin was in there. All right? And I was like, you think fake Dustin's going to finish Reese? And you think Reese is going to finish fake Dustin? I was like, nah. I just had to put a little money on decision. And I didn't think Dusko was going to get the win. So I was like, Reese could pull out this decky dubber. He could pull it out. And guess what? He pulled out the decky dubber win. Zachy Reese plus 900, plus 950 on FanDuel. I only put $2 on it because I barely believed in it myself. But he brought back 25 on both apps. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Our boy Zach Reese plus 900. Gotta fucking love it. It was a nice little surprise. I was like, oh shit. Look at that. I wish I threw 5. I wish I threw 5 on it. The loonies looking down at me like, what the fuck, bro? Gotta throw 5 on it. So I won't make that mistake again. No more 250s. If I'm doing something, the smallest unit we gotta do is a 5-piece. It is what it is. That's that's the smallest amount you could deposit into your fucking account. That should be the smallest amount that we're betting on each single. So that's what we'll be doing from now on. 5s on every single. That's the least you'll see. I'm going to start sticking to that. But shout out to Zach Reese with a decision win at plus 900. And then we're on the main card now. I see Caitlin Vieira. I'm like, oh, if that just hit, we got Caitlin. Caitlin's going to bring some money home. Ain't no doubt about it. She's the next fight. Let's put her for decision. We got parlays with her as well. Fuck it. Let's go. And that's what happened, baby. We cash it. A little 10-piece at a plus 215, bringing back a little over 30 on both apps. Thank you, Caitlin Vieira. Thank you for another nice little win on the main card. The main card was looking fantastic at this point. Fan-freaking-tastic. I'm like, oh, life is good. I got my parlays hitting. I had a parlay, which was it was fight to end by TKO in the Jacoby fight, Billy Ray Goff to win by TKO, and Vieira to win by decision. As we know, it didn't happen with the Billy Ray Goff fight, but we were feeling good on that main card. We were feeling good. So good, in fact, that we did this little hedge for the main event. Little 10-piece was supposed to be plus 300 on both apps. Gamma points at plus 105. Blanchfield points at plus 105. Maxing out to a plus 320. It is what it is. It ended up being worse on DraftKings, minus 109, minus 105. But we cashed that as well. We cashed that as well. And I gave you guys a couple bets. First, let's go over what we did with CP units that we had on Saturday. It should have been on Friday at 2. It was on Saturday at 2. Sorry about that, but life comes at you fast. And this was the parlay. Aaron Blanchfield to win by sub. Cletlin Vieira to win by decision. Plus 317. 1317. And if you put it in, motherfucker, you should have cashed. You should have cashed that shit. You should have cashed for a plus 200 for whatever else you put in there. Okay? Now, you know me, every single CP units, I put in $10. Every single one. And as you know, we're way the fuck up. It's brought back $600. It's brought back $300. It's brought back $50. And this time, it brought back almost $30, baby. That's right. Ends up being a plus 200 single, but it still counts, baby. Ketlin Vieira points cashes for you. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're motherfucking welcome. CP units cashes again. Don't you ever talk shit about my CP unit simulations. I got the most accurate simulations on the internet. I got the most accurate simulations in the MMA universe. You bring your ass back Friday, 2 p.m., so you can see another one cash and watch the miracle for yourself. Okay? But CP units cashes yet again. Don't you ever doubt my CP unit simulations. Come on down and sit in the cuck chair with us, because we just let the UFC 5 video game bet and win money for us. We ain't even got to fucking think about it, baby. Sim that shit up. Let's go. I also gave you guys 2 other parlays. The high risk didn't end up cashing. Gamrot cashes, but Goff, Halaba sold us. Vieira cashes as well. If you took any of those as singles, you should have made money, because Goff was a heavy favorite. Halaba was a heavy dog. So you probably shouldn't have put too much money on either of those. So your money should have been made on Vieira or Gamrot. So if you took those as singles, good on you. You're welcome. But that didn't cash. I gave you guys this, though. Bellagioki, Zach Reese, Aaron Blanchfield, Dustin Jacoby. Bellagioki gets a unanimous decision win. Zach Reese gets a unanimous decision win. Dustin Jacoby gets a TKO KO in round 1. And Aaron Blanchfield doesn't get to fight that night. So your parlay should have cashed at a plus 180, plus 170, something, whatever, because it fucking cashed. It fucking cashed, bitch. It fucking cashed. And here's how it cashed for us. As you know, we do a half unit. Well, a half full unit for us. I call my little 10 pieces like a single, like small unit. Big unit's 100 for us. So we did a half unit because it's a fight night week. We should be doing a full unit next week for Marab's card. So we're definitely choosing wisely. Patchy Mix, Kayla Harrison, definitely going to be in that parlay. Don't you worry. But yeah, 50 piece, both apps. Should have been a plus 292. Ends up coming back at like a plus 180, 170 something. It is what it is. We cashed 3 of our 4 legs, 50 to bring back 136 on both apps. Yeah. It was another fantastic week, baby, of, bitch, you guessed it, this week's wins. And that's why when we get to do with this week's wins, it's always my favorite segment of the week. Thanks for playing. See you next week.